Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is episode 69 in the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeup. Not oogie old, just not talked about old. And today's palette of choice is the Glamlight Wine Palette. I got this when it was first released and I used it a couple of times and haven't touched it since. It's obviously a very purple heavy palette with, this kind of gold shade in the corner. So I thought, let's bust it out today and play with it. So that's what I'm gonna do. If you're into that and you're not already subscribed to my channel, now is a great time to do that. I upload several videos every week, and if you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new one, and you can choose to watch it or not. No pressure. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me. All right, I'm going to check on some shadow shields and we're gonna get started. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this shade right here called Vintage for the outer corner of my lid and up into my crease, just a tiny. I can't remember what I thought about this palette, so I have no idea what to expect. I know everyone raves about Glamlight, but I don't think I've had the most amazing experience. And I don't know if it's me, the brushes I had, how I applied the eyeshadows, I don't know. So I want to try again with this palette because when I think about having used it, I don't have warm fuzzy feelings about it. So, and again, I mean, there are so many variables. Was it the eye base I used? Was it the brushes? Was it me? Was I having a bad day? Was I just not that good at makeup? Like, there's so many things to consider. I don't want to not use it because I think I didn't love it and then have it just be something as goofy as I was having an odd day. You know what I mean? So I really like this Throwback Thursday series because it makes me focus on an older palette, which I think is lovely. Like, the old makeup was fun and exciting when it was new, just like the new stuff is. And though I do buy probably way more new makeup than I should, I want to use my old stuff too. And doing these videos hopefully encourages you to want to be excited and use older stuff in your collection as well. These videos get way less views than any of my other videos. I have just over 500, I think it's 17 now, that'll go down, subscribers, and I usually get right around 60-ish views, sometimes more. But these Throwback Thursdays tend to get a lot less. So I'm obviously doing them because I really like it. And, if it helps one person, then that's all that matters to me. So that looks beautiful. It went on. Oh, hold on. I'm just going to get a small, almost pencil brush. I have a hard time getting in like the wrinkles and folds of my eyes, so I have to remember to pay extra attention. And then I can shoo, 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 shoo. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's good for where we are right now. Now I think I want to go onto the inner portion and use this Fine Taste, right there, the light purple shade on the inner part of my lid. I'm going to use my Singe EO1 brush. I love this for the inner portion of my lid. I love it for shimmers, for mattes. It's just a fantastic brush. I think I've used it every single time I've done my makeup since I got it. I'm really hoping Angie will release them as singles soon because I will 100% get a couple of backups. You know what I'm realizing just now after applying this inner shade? I did a purple kind of halo look last week. I wonder what it is about purple and me lately. I've been pretty into it. All right, that looks good. I'm gonna take my Refer 01 and we're gonna go into I think we're gonna go with Magnum, which is right here for the center of my lid. It's lighter than the outer shade, but I think it's the same like tone. Yeah. I might bring that light purple shade over farther. That's why I'm not going all the way in to the inner part with this dark shade. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean this brush off and go into Fine Taste, which was that lighter one. And bring that in to meet the darker purple. All right, now I'm just going to blend over the dark shades to kind of get a nicer blend. And that will be the eye look done, I think. I think I'm gonna keep it matte. Okay, this is where we are with the eyes right now. I am going to keep it matte. After looking at the shimmers in this palette, they don't strike my fancy, at least today. So I'm gonna leave the eyes here. I'm gonna go off camera, do the rest of my face. I'm probably gonna throw on a lash and liner. And then I'll come back and show you the final look and we can wrap this video up. All right, I'm back and that's the look done and dusted. Let me zoom you in for an up close at the eyes. All right, I'm gonna scoot you out and we can wrap this up. Okay, so obviously I didn't use any of the shimmer shades. None of them swatched particularly exciting. So I decided to go for an all matte look. The mattes look fantastic. Like, oh my gosh, love, love, love how these look. They built up, they blended out, they are gorgeous. So good to know. I definitely like this matte formula. I did use my Glam Light Pina Colada highlighter because, you know, I'm a dork fish. And I broke out my One Size bronzing trio, which I have not used since last summer, mostly because I have not been tan enough to pull it off. So I used this shade as my contour and this shade as my bronze. Went in with a very light hand because this stuff is pigmented. It's almost too pigmented. Like, you can't use it just comfortably. You have to be paying attention to how you apply it. And then I used my Rare Beauty blush in the shade Joy. This came in a kit. I think it was maybe a lip kit or something. Anyway, I never reached for it, so I thought that that little peachy shade would pair nicely with the purple eyeshadow. And I'm wearing that as well as this Juvia's Place lip liner in Sweet Nothing as my lip. So blush and lip are both the Rare Beauty, and I like it. These lashes are new. I grabbed them with my last Ulta order. It just says Winx Ardell 777. Not a huge fan. I don't hate them, but they were a little trickier to apply. And though I really like a black band on my lashes, this one's kind of giving me a bit of trouble. So it's the first time. I will of course try again, but that's all the things. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.